Ironic. I shared a post at 9:53 this morning, and I just shared another one just now. We've been live for 9 hours, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a round of applause in the chatterinos going. But yeah. Oh, is this not the right one? No, it is. Hola. There you go. Is that enough? Is that enough ass cheek clapping? We're going to witness a marvelous best of 3 here. We've got Ghost Nation. We've got Ghost Nation's Gaboubou Club versus the greedy Nine-Tail Foxers. If they're greedy, that means they're going to greed for waves, which means we can kill them. DH on top! DH on top! Oof. And Bangadon with the Ghost Nation inting services. Let's go. Welcome to the chat. Give me a second. Let me just get my last 2 cookie Genais out of the box. We've got no more Chips Ahoy. I'm sad. I'm poor. I'm broken. I have 8 pieces of fish, 2 cookies, 4 bear paws, and 1 bowl of ramen left with a bit of rice. But here we go. We're getting into the draft. Yo, what's up, Logic? Alright, we're going to be banning the Gragas. Insta banned. Don't want to have to play against it. Alright, we're thinking here on the greedy side. Ooh, Logic is voting for greed. Yeah, okay, we're going to ban Cassante because fuck that homie. I love the character, but playing against it. We're going to ban the Jinx away from the greedy guys. XD. I will be eating my cookie Genais during the... You're going to be banning Zoe here. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's my boy Ishishi. Okay, so we're banning Zoe from Pickle Waffle. Maybe that's just us calling Child Protective Services. We banned the Jinx away from Awoke. Gonna ban Kaisa away from Awoke. Alright, we're gonna ban my boy Ijiji's Lilia. We're gonna insta-lock the Seraphine for my boy Ghost Nation. I don't know if it's for Nation or Zenzi. Welcome everyone new to the chat. We're doing the draft for Game 1 of the Mamago Playoffs between Gaboubou and Greed. Alright, we got Corky. Alright. We're getting racist up in here with the Corkster. Gonna blow our load on those filthy peasants. What are we going to pair with the Corkster? A Nautilus? An Alistar? We're going to pick a Tom Kench. Okay. Don't know if Hydro Master is a Tom Kench player. Could be Tom Kench blind top, but be a little weird to blind pick weak side on red side. But Corky Tom Kench sounds pretty disgusting. You land the Abyssal Dive and Corky just goes ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da all over your face. Alright. What are we going to pair up with this Sarah Queen? Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Oh no. Gaboubou. Gaboubou just hit the 75-minute button. Wha-blap! Alright, so we don't have a bot lane till 40 minutes. How can a baby dragon kill a racist man? Oh! We got Stormwing's Gwen, or is it a Gishi's Gwen? I don't think it's Pickle Waffle's Gwen. Alright, so we have a lot of magic damage here on the side for Gaboubou. No tank so far. Also, unreliable form of engage. We'll have to see what Greed picks up here on first slot. And we're going to pick the Sperm Master himself, Vel'Koz. Are we going to see the AZAP Turbo winning race build? Or are we just going to see the Boom Boom Kaboom build? I'll have to see. We're in the second round of bans here. I think that's bot lane and mid. Yeah, don't worry about it, Bengadon. If you don't understand the meme, it means you don't watch the right league streamers. Alright. We're going to ban Sejuani away from my boy Gigi. Almost confirming that it's Gwen top lane. No. Okay, so the Aether Wisp is... it looks like a Sperm. And like the best build on Vel'Koz for a long time was just 6 Aether Wisp items. Because squiggly tentacles go fast. So we call it the Spermamax build. Alright, what is Gaboubou going to be banning here? We're going to be banning Shen away from Bacon Tactics. This almost does confirm. Yeah. But because Aether Wisp looks like literal jizz, we just call it the sperm build. Okay, we're going to be banning my boy Ishishi out. So many target bans. Poor Ishishi. Alright. We're going to ban Xin Zhao away from Soma Cruise. Except the problem with Impregnated Gragas is it was just a horrible build. Because you had to build Black Cleaver. Ooh! Balle dans ma tête. FDP. Alright. Hey, yo! Soma Cruz is gonna be like, it's solo queue, baby. I'm gonna pick up that Graves. Okay, so far we're just missing a top lane here for Greed. Solid heavy damage with a okay tank. Oh! We've got Pickle Waffle on the Ionian Diddler. Let's go! My first time seeing Zed in the Mamago this season. Okay, we still need a way to engage. Okay, we found our way to engage. We're gonna turn the lights off and say peekaboo. Fun fact, there's an interaction between Graves and Nocturne if you land the smoke screen on Nocturne as Graves. Where Graves taunts him and says you can't see in the dark now, can you? I don't know if it's racist or funny. I just find it hilarious. What are we going to be rounding off with our top lane? Galio top? Right? Okay, because there's no way that's Tom Kench into Gwen. I feel like that's wait, Galio support Tom Kench top. What? Okay, well we'll see, but yo man, this looks like something the Chiefs will do when they're trying to win trade. Galio top. Okay, so I was right. Here we go. We're getting to the champ select. We're going to find out exactly if it's Galio top. I mean, I feel like it has to be Galio top because if Tom Kench goes against Gwen, he's going to be like 15 deaths at 5 minutes. Alright. So Galio top, Valkos mid. Hopefully it's tank Galio. If it's not tank Galio, then there's really not going to be much of a front line here for the side of Greed. I mean, if the name Greed implies they do greedy drafts, that would be hilarious. But I don't know about that. Sorry, I had to finish my cookie Janites. J'avais le hungrito. I feel late game scaling wise, I definitely think that Zed Smolder is better than Vel'Koz Corki. And if Gwen pops off, she's going to 1v9 the game. But early game, 100%, I have to give the Greed. The early game, Smolder, Seraphine, ça fait fuck all. Gwen isn't really a champion to level 6, to be fair. And, I mean, if Pickle Waffle plays badly against Vel'Koz, well, He's not gonna like his life. Also, it depends how aggressive Graves is in the jungle, because if Graves starts to steal all of Nocturne's camp and the level 6 paranoia is delayed by quite a bit, and Graves is just like killing Nocturne on repeat, then yeah. Mais ça va dépendre. I think Vel'Koz is supposed to win pre-6. Post-6, it's hard. You pick Zed for like to try and force him into the arm guard, because if he doesn't have arm guard for like the early part of the mid game, you're just gonna kill him on repeat with your ultimate. Because he has, unless you completely misplay the engage with your ultimate, there is no chance you don't kill him. Unless you build like shit. If you build like shit, but you're not playing an assassin correctly. But level 1 and 2, Vel'Koz is going to make Zed's life a little bit miserable. But Zed can just Q farm. But Zed should not solo kill Vel'Koz till like level 5 at least. And Gigi is probably not looking to gank super early. Because like Nocturne really needs his level 6 to become an actual champion. So unless we force the Vel'Koz flash or we make an early TP gank, like we force him to use his early TP, then I think Pickle Waffle should just play a little safe. Yeah, I just call him a Gigi. It's a cooler name than Uno. Uno sucks. It means one in Spanish. But Juan means one in Spanish. Oh, don't worry, I know. Man doesn't want me casting the GGL. Hello, it is what it is, right? At the end of the day, it is what it is. Here we go. We're about to get into the game, ladies and gentlemen. Who do we? Well, I think I called back some profanitical words that were a little bit, you know, very suspicious, and I don't know. They never let it go. It's not like I want to talk to the admins or whatever. I just want to cast the damn circuit because I'm a caster. I need work. And Mamago is literally just 2 months and it's done. Then we have some plans here for other things, but it's a little hush-hush. Can't really talk about it, but je dis pas pour 2025, but I would like to have job security, you know, at the end of the day. So that's why I applied in the low-budget LCS and other stuff. Yeah, the GGL would be great. It'd give me content for the entire year, technically, because then you have the Mamago, you have the other projects I'm working on, and that would, like, fill out the gap, you know? But it is what it is at the end of the day. But I'm working to get some contacts with maybe, like, collegiate programs and stuff like that for, like, collegiate LOL. So that would be nice, but the thing is that's, like, pretty, like, tight, like, tightly wrapped, you know? C'est pas comme ouvert à tout le monde. So as much as I'd love to, I'd love to get into that circuit, but yeah, I will still be like co-streaming, like the LCS, the LEC, the LPL, the LCK, whenever the fuck I'm awake or whatever, and yeah, basically, Gabais, because it's like it has to do with the government and funding and stuff. So like it's a paid thing. It's not like a free thing. So there's good cash to be made in that like circuit. So that's why it's like it's limited to like known connections only. Yeah. Okay. So we've got. Sorry, I didn't do the skin thing. I was busy talking. But we have Grasp on Hydromaster. Interesting. Notably, we have Arcane Comet on Ghost Nation. The only rune that's a little questionable. Galio normally has to take the Aftershock because he needs that extra MR to do more damage. Galio is a tank that when he builds tanky does more damage based off his resistances. And yeah, I know Comet is meta, but seeing Comet on Smoller is like seeing Comet on Kog'Maw. You're just like, bro, pour toi. Okay, Pickle Waffle taking an aggressive trade. Forced to use the Shadow Clone early. Maverick going... Ooh, okay. Almost going for the kill. Pickle Waffle has to be careful. Gonna be running out of consumables. Stormwing here not enjoying his early game against Galio. Things get much better later on, but for now, Stormwing has been diagnosed with terminal cancer in this lane, and until he gets his ultimate, isn't gonna have any fun. Gigi is here finding Maverick, probably going to force the flash. And first blood over to Gigi, having to invest his flash, but Galio coming down with the smack. Gwen not wanting to take flash means that she's going to be vulnerable to Galio clapping her ass cheeks. And we're going to get a push in. Yeah, Nocturne Gang level 2. Ain't no way, bro. Well, I mean, it is what it is. But on paper, you should have get Hydromaster with a nice Abyssal Dive. Going to knock up Zensei and Ghost Nation. We've got 3 stacks of Licky. And Hydromaster going to be taking a lot of damage from the Achui. Mid is kind of doomed. He bought boots. Okay, Pickle Waffle should be able to just win this game. If you can't, he's dog shit. Poor Graves. Man invaded the wrong side of the map. Lost 30 seconds. Jesus. Okay. Pickle Waffle with the smooth moves. Gonna get knocked up. Maverick still a level ahead. Pickle is in danger. Has to start chugging his pots like he wants that yelp in the morning. But, here we go. He's level 4 now. Should be able to manage as long as he can get some decent WQs with those shurikens. Maybe look to make a play. Nocturne gonna be refunding the Tiamat. Going Berserker Greaves? Okay. We've got a little bit of a bronze build here on Nocturne. Berserker Greaves. Very interesting. Alright, we've got the Justice Punch. Unfortunately, not coming in. The snip is going to take away some of Bacon Tactics HP. The Shield of Duran is being channeled, forcing the dash away here from Gwen. A Phosphorus Bomb going to do a little bit of damage to Ghost Nation. But Bacon Tactic has to be a little bit careful. It's very low. So has to use his teleport, use the Cheetah Recall instead. We got the Achui that's going to go wide. And Pickle Waffle is starting to pick up a bit of momentum. Okay, the Electrocute. Okay, we are in like Flash Auto Ignite range. But pushing the Valkaz away once again. We're going to start missing out on XP. The CS lead was nice, but it only goes so far. Is Gigi going to get a gun to his head and be told, nah fam, you going to the Shadow Realm. Poor Gigi. I guess those Berserker Greaves aren't really that good. I really would have kept the Tiamat, to be fair. I mean, Nocturne doesn't really need boots early. Hydromaster gonna get hit by the Achui. Here from Ghost Nation. Ghost Nation working on stacks. Let's see how many stacks. He's at 35, so he's got the first mini boom. That gives the spread damage. He's gonna get licked by Hydromaster. Tom Kench really likes dealing with kids. Hey, yo. Shield of Duran gonna be channeled here. We do have the needlework here. Corgi has the Valkyrie. Pickle Waffle is here for the gank. And that is going to be an assassination attempt from the Death Mark. But Maverick Booby is going to be here as well. And the Life Disintegration Ray is going to melt the life out of Zensei, forcing the flash on both Ghost Nation and Pickle Waffle. So that was a lot invested in the bot lane by Gaboubou. But that means Gigi and Stormwing are going to be able to get some well-needed objective control. Cloud Drake was taken by Graves, though. Looks like Graves is going to... I think this is Orm's Ghostblade. Either that or Opportunity. I forget. Bacon Tactic. Not yet bought any core item, but probably going towards Hollow Radiance into like Riftmaker to try and deal with Stormwing. I think Stormwing is going Nashor's first. I think it makes sense. Best item for Gwen. Zensei going to get caught here. And Hydromaster gonna lick the inside of Seraphine for a nice kill. Zensei caught clearing a ward, trying to make a gank happen, but I mean, Pickle Waffle's pretty behind in CS and stuff, so I don't see where that actually happens. Because level 5 Seraphine, we don't have the Encore. I don't believe we have a way to kill this Vel'Koz who has Flash. Okay. Okay, Stormwing taking a pretty big beating from the Wings of War. Galio securing a little bit of an XP advantage. And now, Stormwing level 8. Getting some work done. We've got Nocturne. Let's see. Nocturne now should buy a Tiamat, right? Please buy a Tiamat. Okay. Alright. Is GG finally deciding to have some common sense and buy Nocturne's recommended items. I think we are going Eclipse here for Pickle Waffle. And Smolder is going... I want to say this is Essence Reaver. Is this Essence Reaver? No. What is this? Just Monamune? No. It would have had a tier, no? I feel like he would have had a tier. The Abyssal dive in just to take damage from Zensei. Teleport committed here by Vel'Koz. We have the Lost Chapter, and we are starting to buy a little bit of armor. The Brutalizer picked up here for Zed could mean, is this, this is probably Voltaic Cyclosword start? Hello, Bront. Thank you. It's not a pajama, it's just a hoodie. But it's kind of cold up here in Canada, so gotta, you know, gotta stay warm. Alright, we have the Sheen and the tier here for Corki. First item here on the Tom Kench is the Merc Treads. Montreal. Again, Pickle Waffle going to eat the Disintegration Ray, and he's going to take a gun to the face. I guess police brutality isn't enough, but now Hydromaster forced to put Corki deep in his throat with the big swallow to make sure that Awoke doesn't get abattued. You get it? Slaughtered, abattued. The paranoia coming in from the hentai onto the hentai senpai. Maverick Bob gonna knock up Zensei, as we all wish we could. And the needle works coming in, but the Shield of Duran is pretty useful. And yeah. Stormwing is going Riftmaker first. Okay, so he's not gonna do any damage this game. He's gotta be annoying, like a split pushing annoying. Which team is better on paper? Yo, Bengadon, you still here? I'm not sure. I've casted Gaboubou, but every time I cast Gaboubou, they get to game 3 and they just run it down. Like Uno, like Gigi checks a bush and just commits suicide. Oh yeah, they have the 10. Oh, Summer Crew's going to put a gun right up Gwen's ass. And yeah, I guess that's one way to break a doll, is to use a shotgun. Okay, unfortunately, Stormwing not having the best game here in game number 1. I mean, Soma playing really well. Last time I casted Greed, I think they like decalist whoever they were playing against. So I'm not too surprised. Pickle Waffle here going to be forced to flash away because Abyssal Dive plus Hentai Senpai Ray a little bit too strong. We are getting close to the Hollow Radiance here for Galio. Okay, the all-in here on Maverick. Is Gigi going to take Zed's money once again? Unfortunately, the Shielded Duran really going to put up work against the Needlework. And, yeah, the Abyssal Dive forcing the flash on Ghost Nation. Zensei about to be penetrated. Here comes the Tom Kench with the licky licky. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. He's got to slap her, and Corky's just got to gun her down. All right, yeah, the Seraphine tech, yeah, Ghost Nation inting service penetrated like Fallen's Twitter. Hey, okay, what we have on Twitter stays on Twitter. Okay, thanks. I repost enough sussy shit. We're gonna be getting at least 2 plates here in the bot lane for Awoke and Hydra Master. But yeah, this Seraphine is more like I don't even know what a bad joke name for Seraphine would be. Soma Cruz going to be... Oh, okay. So Sensei going to get the red buff. And Pickle Waffle is like, oh, nah, man. Give me that fucking money. As Gigi getting the Fear Tether. And we've got the Hentai Senpai Ray. And Gigi being sent to the Shadow Realm. Maverick going to be able to kill Gigi, getting a nice shutdown though. It's a good job on the Vel'Koz, but Pickle Waffle is starting to run away with this game. We almost have a collector here on Soma Cruz. And once that Hollow Radiance is done here for Galio, things are going to be pretty good in this topside matchup. Let's look at the funny monies. We're about even in gold, and so that means we have Riftmaker here for Stormwing. And we'll have a Hollow Radiance like 100 gold. And was that 1875? So we're about 900 gold away from the collector if that's what he's aiming to get. I think that's what those components can build into. Voltaic Cyclist Sword means that Zed essentially has slows. And yeah, it's good for sticking on 0 mobility targets. Have to see what Gigi decides to build next. Has a Stridebreaker and then has a Dagger Longsword. So I don't think we're looking at something like a Triforce. So we'll have to see what he decides to build. I'm not too sure what Bruiser items have. Ghost Nation want to be sent to the Shadow Realm. Going to get gobbled up by Hydra Master. Soma is going to take out the baby dragon behind the shed and gun it down. Hubris on Smolder. I'm sorry. What? Okay, are we trying to lose game 1? Bangadon, what is this build? That is clearly not meta on Smolder. The fuck is this? Hubris on Smolder. Man, it almost feels like I'm watching Kafsiak play Rivin. I think you should open Bangadon coaching services because I think Gaboubou gonna need it. Okay, we have the Riftmaker and the boots here for Gwen. Another Brutalizer. I'm not too sure what item that is. It feels like it could be Cerelia's. And I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea. There's 2 tanks. And being able to penetrate your opponent is nice, but hey, yo. Okay, collector here picked up for Graves. We've got the Bramble here on... Got the Bramble vest. Yeah, sorry. I've been live for 10 hours, okay? I'm allowed to say funny such shit. Thank you. I'm basically running a subathon without any money, so... I'm just casting every game I can, because in the Mamago we have this rule that whenever we see Sanctum's availabilities, we laugh and we say, haha, we're playing Sunday. Alright, Pickle Waffle going to be pincered here. Has the Shadow Clone Jutsu over the wall. The Heartsteel from Tom Kench. Okay, putting in some work. The Abyssal Dive going to give Gigi some attack speed. Gotta be charmed by those Seraphine loots he saw on my Twitter. And the Live Disintegration Ray is gonna be like, we don't spare pity for Immortal. Azatse gonna live though, because we went Seeker's Arm Guard Lost Chapter. Now that is the build of all ages. AKA, yeah, we lived those. We lived those, bro. Like I could turn my screen off and I wouldn't be scared. Okay, the needlework's coming out. Gwen's gonna start scissoring the shit out of Greed, and the hubris on Pickle Waffle is going to be matched with a serving of humble pie. Unfortunately, Greed forgot that Zed was fed, and we're going Profane Hydra. So we're going to yell profanities in all chat whenever we proc the Profane Hydra. Okay. With 25 stacks already for Smolder on the Hubris. But let's see. Can we build some real items now? Oh, this is a Spear of Shoshin, right? I think it has to be. I swear, if we see something like a Sterix Gauge, I'm going to be upset. Okay, we've got the Imperial Mandate on Sarah Queen. And, Zhonya's Hourglass Rush on Vel'Koz. Okay. Okay. You know, I heard about the 9TF Fox win trading allegations, and I really didn't believe it. I don't know, boys. This seems highly suspicious. Yo, did someone pay Greed $10? Okay, Pickle Waffle going to zoom in with the Shadow Clone Jutsu, gets the damage in, but the tank Vel'Koz not even gonna try to hit Maverick, and we force the Zhonyas. And again, the tank Vel'Koz tanks 2 all-ins from the Zed. Graves shows up, and it's just like, Bismillah, and kills himself. You know when someone says, Bal dans ta tête? Yeah, Graves doing a lot of damage. I think he's going to be picking up Plated Steel Caps. Gonna help against the Zed. Because the Zed's gonna pop him like he'd pop a girl's cherry at any point in time. Did we took Herald? Who took Herald? No one took Herald? We just left Herald? Wait. Okay, no one took Herald. Ben oui, je parle français, calice. Je suis bilingue. I just can't cast in French because people would complain about my grammar and I tell them to go suck a fat one. I said I lived in Montreal. Like, I come from Shawinigan. Yeah. Of course my English is great. I'm not one of them queer Beckweyans, you know? Yeah, il y a plein d'anglo à Montréal, esti, mais... XD. Bro, my Facebook still says that I live in Shawinigan. That's how long it's been since I've updated my Facebook. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, my Facebook is safe for work, bro. My mom's on my Facebook. I have my mom and my dad. No. The Twitter is a different beast because it's full of just retarded people and like porn artists. So that's why it's great. But anyways, getting back on topic, we decided to do the Baron here, committing the teleport here from Ghost Nation. The Inting Services is calling. We paid $10. Hydra Master gonna get pickle waffled. The dragon's gonna yell, try to find his mom, but he doesn't know that Riot fired her. Oh god. XD. Oh, Zensei going to die to tank Vel'Koz. Once again, tank Vel'Koz, ladies and gentlemen, putting in work. Corki's trying. Soma going to blow his load all over Smolder's face. And, yeah, that's what we call a child predator. Soma really putting in the PDF accusations from solo queue to reality. Oh, awoke! Almost died trying to heal up. Sorry. I'll add context after the game. Don't worry. It's not player related, it's champion related. Ooh, Pickle Waffle gonna flex on a ward clear. Take a recall. Has profane. Now I'm banned from Le Gigel. Because I was mean to back X. And they won't let me cast the good game league. More like the sensitive game league. Okay, Galio gonna be farming. Has the Thornmail now, probably going towards the Hourglass. I called back X a few choice words that relate to Cassante and George Floyd and Harry Potter and the gas chamber of secrets and stuff. Yeah. Stack check on the cute little dragon. We've got 195 at 25 minutes. Confirmed bronze. Confirmed bronze level stacking here from Ghost Nation. Build kind of dog shit, not gonna lie. If we had, okay, I mean, there's only been 10 kills. I'll have to read that after. Okay. Zensei, a little scared of dying. A little bit used to it. Okay. And we've got a second Seekers picked up here by Galio. Tank Galio. Makes sense, I know. We got Hydra Master clearing out some vision coverage. Okay. Soma procking the Nos. We're gonna teleport away. And yeah, Stormwing forced to use his teleport because he was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Unfortunate. Here is Gigi working on his next item. But it looks like we have no idea that we're starting Baron. Because we see Smolder bot and Gwen is like, yo guys, they're doing Baron Nashor, bro. Okay, the Encore Seraphine's going to sing her cover of Mariah Carey. And Soma going to taste the dirt. Unfortunately, We're doing a lot of damage here. Awoke and Maverick still here. Bacon bits. We've got the execute now. Smolder has to be careful. But it looks like it's a jungle diff. But who took it? Nocturne has stolen the Baron. Hey, is Gigi finally learning how to press smite? Congratulations, Gigi. You are not complete dog shit. You're only partial dog shit. I love you, Gigi. JK. Alright. We've got the rapid fire cannon for Smolder. It's got a lot of stacks on the Hubris. Oh, well, look at the Nocturne's name. It's like I-L-I-J-I-L-I. I just call him a Gigi. Yeah, barcode is a Gigi. This is what it looks like. You can clearly tell that there's a J and a couple of I's. So I just call it a Gigi. Okay. A Gigi and Maverick fighting. Pickle Waffle wants to join the Diddler contest. And Pickle Waffle might be in a little bit of trouble. And whoa, Awoke just coming in with the gunpowder. And just putting a bullet to Pickle Waffle's head. But that is the mid lane inner turret that's going to be taken here for Gaboubou in game number 1. I mean, we're chasing a tank Vel'Koz that's not building any damage. So, we've got Baron. We've got 3 grubs. And now we're working towards the top lane inner. Okay, that's 2 inner turrets taken for essentially nothing. Gonna get a recall in. Got a Last Whisper pickup here. 3 items on Stormwind. I haven't talked much about Stormwind this game, but he's been very silent. Not involved in a lot of kills and stuff. But we've got the Black Cleaver now on a Gigi. Okay. Soma trying to do damage. But fortunately, he's very squishy. And he gets blown up. Mountain Soul here for the side of Greed would be amazing. We're committing to the teleport here from Galio. We do have access to the hero's entrance. Okay, the Nocturne spell shield is on cooldown. That's like 12 seconds off. Okay, Hydromaster taking some damage. Smolder starting to become annoying. We've got the Paranoia, the Encore. Seraphine is yelling for no reason. And Greed is going to forget how to team fight. Stand in a line against Gwen. And that... 40-second death timers? I don't think it's the end of the game. Oh. Zensei just going to find... Yeah, Pickle Waffle going to take the opportunity here to push the mid lane. And I get the mid lane inhibitor turret for his troubles. Soma really trying. And... okay, wow. That was the worst smite I've seen all year. As we smite it, Smolder pulls it away. Okay, I was wrong about the Smolder build. Apparently it does stuff. But wait a second, ladies and gentlemen. That's just a fully scaled Smolder. Any fully scaled Smolder will do that. I like that we picked up Sorelia's here on Zed, as there's a lot of tanky items here for the side of Greed. So it's going to help get through the double Thornmail Zonias. The GG on a ward, does not know about it. Stormwing is pretty rich. But yeah, as long as they fight with Ghost Nation, I mean, it's a scaled Smolder. He's got Collector without having to buy it. Shit's kind of broken. You know, people say all the time, oh, you know, Smolder's just Smolder. It's like, I don't think Hubris first was the call. I think Shojin into Hubris, if you wanted, was fine. But Hubris first felt pretty damn troll at the beginning. Because it doesn't give you that great ability CDR, you know? So Pickle Waffle looking for someone to assassinate. Awoke gonna be clearing out some wards. I mean, to be fair, if they don't group up in a line against Gwen, Smolder, Seraphine, Tank, Falcaz just assassinated. Just assassinated poor Pickle Waffle. Okay. Ooh, the Gwen does so much damage. Gigi in the backline, but taking a lot of damage. Awoke has to back off. Bacon Tactic going to get baconized, and Ghost Nation gonna be doing a lot of damage. Can Stormwing close the gap? Okay, good thing he bought a Vamp Scepter. If not, he would have died. But we're struggling to finish this Baron. But the Seraphine super heal comes in. Can Soma just ult the Baron pit? Nope. Did not have the collateral damage. That is going to be the second Baron of the game. Are we going to be able to close out the gap with this second Baron? Let's hope so. Mounted Soul still on the line here for Greed. If they can get it, will really help them out. But true damage executes are pretty annoying. Are you not entertained? Uno, get back in the fucking game. What are you doing typing in game? I'm really liking the unique builds. They are definitely interesting. Okay, Seraphine gonna sing. Gonna monopolize Tom Kench's booty hole. The executes are coming through. Ghost Nation is laughing at people. And we got the flap, flap, flap. Quadra kill here for Smolder. Should unban me from the GGL, by the way. The amount of publicity I bring. Hey, okay. Ghost Nation cooked. Ghost Nation cooked. The rest of his teammates did a little bit, but man, yeah, Ghost Nation, man, really put his carry pants on. That's going to be the end of game number 1. Ghost Nation carrying his team to a 1-0 score. Alright, here we go. Getting ready to go into game number 2. Let's get the playlist back up and running. Just waiting on an invite. Alright, so can Greed take us to silver scrapes? Is the real question. Or will Gaboubou difference just 2-0 and say goodnight to the N9TF Fox Greed playoff run? There we go. Where's the greed? Why is the lobby empty? They forget that it's a best of 3. No, they didn't forget. Alright. Game 2 coming shortly. Oh. Okay. So Gaboubou on blue side once again. Man, faut que j'aille faire les courses demain. Il n'y a rien dans le frigo. Je vais pleurer. At least. Waiting on confirmation to start the draft. I am dying. Ooh. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Ooh, ha, ha, ha. Ooh. A lot of people want to see Gaboubou in force. Well, that's a notification on League Chat. On the air. Okay. So we're just waiting on just waiting on the players to place themselves, but the draft should be starting soon. Waiting on the ready check here from N9TF Fox Creed. Alright. Bengadon, did you prepare a nice cook for game number 2? We're going to see like Yumi Jungle, Singed 80 carry, Belveth top, with Smite Ignite. Alright. I can't wait. I want to see the cookity. The cookity's nuts! When we start the draft, my head's starting to kill me. Oh, I'm sorry. That's crazy. Y'all, if that actually is the case, y'all, I'm so sorry. That'd be insane, bro. I mean, Ghost Nation played really well here. Alright. So both sides are ready for the draft. The draft should be beginning very soon, G. Once we see the timer appear on the screen. Alright. Gaboubou match point. Okay. We've got the Jinx ban, the Cassante ban. Things are firing off at the speed of sound. Okay, we've got the Kaisa ban. Got the Lilia ban. Okay, this is gonna be... Okay, the Gragas ban. Alright, so these are exactly the same bans we had last game. Oh, this time they learn. We're banning Smolder because it's an instant win pick. But Zensei going to pick the Sarah Queen. Had a little bit of a rough time staying alive. Wasn't really a fan of the Bee Gees. Was more of a fan of Linkin Park because he kept cutting himself up with the shrapnel that Graves left on the floor. We passed the 10-hour mark for the stream. Let's go! Alright, what are we going to answer to this Sarah Queen? Because, Corky, okay, we're just picking Nautilus. The only way to beat enchanters is engage on their ass. Not that Hydra Master didn't play well. I mean, the Tom Kench was okay, but I mean, it's Tom Kench at the end of the day. If he misses the W, he doesn't have anything. Okay, so we're going the terrorist and the dive man from BioShock. The Big Daddy. Yeah, there you go. Big Daddy from BioShock. So we got a pretty competent bot lane. Got to be careful. They do a lot of damage. And Corky did damage, but unfortunately Stormwing just farmed to like 900 million CS and the game was kind of just over. Alright. Ooh. Because we did not ban Pickle Waffle Zoe, we now have to call Child Protective Services. Beep boop boop beep boop boop beep. Hello, police? There's a kid loose. I'm scared there might be a predator nearby. What? This is a Chinese restaurant? Oh, fuck. Alright, goodbye. Well, Child Protective Services said that there was no possibility to stop Pickle Waffle from playing Zoe. So we've got Sivir Seraphine instead. And these bot lanes are so boring. What are these cooks? Okay. Okay, we're taking away the Nocturne here from Gigi. Agreed with a pretty competent looking team, to be fair. We're banning Sejuani away. I'm gonna ban Hui. What is Green's last ban? I'm gonna be banning Stormwing's Gwen, so that probably indicates that we want to play a tank in the top lane. Not that fuck, what's his name? I forget. Who's the top laner? Let me check. Sorry. Brain fart. Not that Bacon Tactics played badly in the early game. He actually cooked Gwen one-on-one twice. But okay, we're just gonna log into Malphite, just be like, see a Zoe and a Seraphine, you log into Malphite, just be like, I got a big dick. Hey, yo! Because we kind of know that they need AD. Because if there's one thing Sivir is known for, unfortunately, it is for not doing the most Ambessa into Malphite. But Malphite is Ambessa's biggest counter pick. Okay, I am much confusado at the pick here, but Stormwing might have learned a thing or two of how to play into a Malphite. I don't know. When I played Malphite into Ambessa, I maxed W, and bro, I turned her into my, like, I turned her into a cum rag. Like, she was dead on Ziggs mid versus Zoe. Okay, the battle of the terrorist midgets in the mid lane. Unless it's Ziggs 80 carry and Corky mid, but I don't think it'd be Corky mid. I really don't think so. Anyways, the draft is Gardonzo Beans, and it is time to get into the game. I didn't even speak about the Rams jungle. I mean, cool. We got Ambessa and Rammus for the backline access, and that means we should be able to extend the Seraphine ultimate to everyone in the team fight. We'll have to see if it works out the way as intended. I'm pretty interested in seeing if Picklewaffle is able to go ham with this Zoe, because when he played it in the Clash, it did not look great. And here we go. We're gonna get ready to get into game number 2 very shortly. Give or take 4 minutes until we do get into the game, so do bear with us. If you have to head to the washroom, grab a snack or anything, I'm gonna go pop a Tylenol real quick because my head is going like boom boom kaboom, but like inside my head, and it hurts. So I'll be right back. Alright, I popped some Tylenols, and we should be good to go for the last game of the series. Potentially. I mean, the last time we saw Ambessa in Super Week. Not Super Week, but in the Mamago. It was when just Rorschach 1v9'd Yuzu, instantly winning the game. So, we're in Division 3, so we have less good players. So if Stormwing can just Rorschach an Ambessa performance, that's a 2-0. Because if you kill Corgi, I don't think there's a threat to Ambessa. Because with the Rammus, we got the taunt for the Ziggs, able to shut him down. Multiple ways to keep him CC'd forever. So I am expecting Corki to maybe be taking Cleanse. Or a kind of QSS to be kind of purchased either by Nautilus for Corki or Corki to get like something like a Mercurial Scimitar. So we'll have to see. It is going to delay his power spike if he gets a QSS while laning against Sivir Seraphine. Oh. Ooh, sorry, I'm gonna pause the playlist early. A 2-0 win here for Gaboubou would give them pretty strong momentum going into their next week's match. I want to say versus... I want to say they're playing versus DH next week, but I'm not too sure. I think I forgot about the bracket. Forgot who they're playing against. But I think they're playing against more N9TF Fox. Either that or they're playing against OGDH. I think. I'm not sure. I have to check, but it's not really important. Anyways, we're about to get into game number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this fun cast out of the way so I can go to bed. I can go to bed. I can go to bed. Oh, I can go to bed. Yeah. Alright, we've got N9TF Ambessa. Okay, so, yeah. If Ambessa has a bad early game, you can bet that we're going to cap the shit out of her. There you go, look. Alright. Zoe Mama!
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Okay, we've got Arcane Comet for the Ambessa matchup. No point in going grass. She's going to take range trades. We've got the typical Conqueror versus Lethal Tempo in the bot lane. Electrocute versus Arcane in mid. Conk versus Aftershock. Interesting to see Rammus take the Aftershock here. Sensei gonna be in a little bit of trouble. Oh no, we're not looking to make him burn a summoner.
Minions have spawned.
I would have totally gone for a hook. Oh, 100%. Like, just to burn the passive to make her waste mana? I feel like that would be 100% worth it. Okay, Woke's gonna take a pretty bad trade here against Ghost Nation at level 1. Are gonna be at half HP. Pick a Waffle gonna start attacking Maverick with these spells. Big Tactic gonna keep landing the Malphite Q. That's what he has to do in this matchup, but he has to conserve his mana. So he can only really Q when his mana flow stack is available. Like, not like that. Because he has Arcane Comet, and Arcane Comet and Mana Flow have essentially the same cooldown. You'll notice that whenever he lands his Arcane Comet, that's when he gets a Mana Flow band stack. If he uses a spell earlier, then he likely won't get it. It's just really important in the early parts because you're building up that mana pool. Like, I think here he's landed a total of like 5 procs, and that's 125 extra mana, which comes in handy because like Malphite does like 1 spell, he's zoom. Okay. First blood overtime, Bessa. This could be really big. The Sleepy Trouble Bubble. Maverick Bob going to get beaten up by this Zoe in the mid lane. So Ambessa looking to get a good freeze-ish style push going. So she can take a reset. Yeah, Pickle Waffle with the Ignite, not the TP. Yeah? Well, I've never seen him play it, and I heard people complain about him playing it for the Clash of the Organizations. I mean, Stormwing is... Okay, Stormwing playing that really well. Malphite not picking up any armor. Unfortunate. A little bit of a Malphite diff here in the top lane. Now, Ambessa are going to be pushing this in. And, yeah. I don't know what Zoe is looking to build. Probably Storm Surge, Luden's Companion, like every other mage. I don't know. Some mages are sometimes different. Maverick Bob still has access to his flash. Gonna be sleepied. And Gigi going to slay Maverick Bob again. That's 0-2 Ziggs. And yeah, okay. So Pickle Waffle going to be pushing in Maverick Bob. Ambessa picking up 4 long swords and a glowing moat. I love Stormwing. What is this build? This is the I'm gonna shit on Malphite build. Okay, Rames has yet to get a reset in. Getting his first reset now. And oh, we have the public execution? Okay. Up 3-0 against the Malphite. Malphite still not building any armor. I don't know how we're supposed to win this matchup. I win the matchup by going W Max, Bramble, Sunfire, Iceborne Gauntlet. Yeah. I was literally just sitting there beating her ass. Okay, Ramis going for the Thornmail first before anything else build. Makes sense. Typical Ramis build normally. Okay, we traded the first 3 grubs for an ocean dragon. We'll have to see. Zambessa and Zoe and Corky love taking turrets. We'll have to see. Sorry, not Corky. Sivir. Love taking turrets. Have to see what this build is. I want to assume Essence Reaver. I don't think we're going to see Hubris Shojin on Sivir. Okay, Zensei gonna get rooted up here by the knockup and the staggering blow. We've got a Phosphorus Bomb forcing the summoners here from Zensei, but Awoke is low, and we have the Corki getting taunted by Rammus Hydra Master, also not gonna be having a fun time. That's gonna be 2 more kills over to Gaboubou. We're 7-0. And yeah, so far this Malphite Ziggs not really working out very well here for the side of Greed. I guess I guess they got greedy. Okay, the Paranoia invested here onto Zoe, but Zoe just said, nah fam, ignited the Nocturne, put him to sleep, and killed him. Okay, Pickle Waffle is just styling at this point. This isn't even funny. The public execution to get away from the Malphites. Oh, the Arcane Comet gonna be enough. Stormwing's gonna go down. Unfortunately, getting engaged under turret, taking the turret aggro a little too much, and not having enough sauce. Okay, but Ravenous Hydra first here. Okay, I like it. I like it. I love Ravenous on Ambessa. And now he's going to be able to safely lifesteal up all the Malphite Qs. And the Malphite goes AP, then he'll literally just get one shot. So it's the best of both worlds. Malphite can't build damage because if he builds damage, he'll just die. Oh, almost canceling the recall here. Zoe working on that Luden's Companion. Poor Ziggs. See, with every auto, he heals a shit ton. Okay, we got the second grub rotation spawning in just a second here. Alright, that is another turret. And because we have grubs, Malphite also just teleported back to lane. So things are pretty rough here for Malphite. We're down 30 CS, down 3 kills. Okay, the Paranoia invested on the Zoe. And Gigi here going to watch his mid laner get murdered, but that is, oh, Stormwing, unfortunate. Yeah, unfortunately, the public execution Bessa Ultimate has such a small hitbox that is very easy to miss, and sometimes accidentally sidestepping will mean that the ult will miss just because the hitbox is so small. Okay, a nice 4-man encore here. Gigi getting pretty low, but Soma should be able to solo the dragon. Awoke's going to kill Zensei, and Ghost Nation is going to kill Awoke. Malphite decides that laning isn't important anymore. Just decides to become Malphite of the roaming forest. Top lane, first turret bounty should more than likely be going to Ambessa. Pickle Waffle taking a few shots to the face here. A little bit unfortunate, but does have his Luden's companion. Six does have his forcing the flash away here from Soma and denying him quite a bit of camps. Really good here. A big tactic, doing what he can to get as much CS before Ambessa comes back to lane. Okay, that's another plate going over to Ghost Nation and Zensei. The Paranoia invested. We're going to be diving Zensei. Unfortunately, Seraphine does not have her ultimate. Is going to go down here to Soma. And Soma with the Stridebreaker looking to gank as often as possible. Only when he has his ult. Is just power farming until he gets the chance. Corki here going Triforce first. So we're looking to do some moderate instances of damage, but not the auto attack AFK kind of Corki that just sits there with his E and just autos runs you down with his super crits. Okay, and best Malphite teleporting here in the bot lane. Ghost Nation going to use an impromptu early spell shield, and Corki is going to be able to take a shutdown here against Ghost Nation. We're still up about 4.5k gold at this point. Yeah. But that is going to be the Herald here taken for the side of Gaboubou. And we have 6 scrubs. Ambessa pushing turrets, real possibility. Ooh, Gigi gonna be dodged out of another Sleepy Trouble bubble. That could probably one-shot Ziggs given the distance. Okay, Zoe forced to use her real flash in this instance, scared of Hydra Master because the Nocturne was in Paranoia range. Sorry, not the Nocturne, but the Malphite was in range to follow up. Is Gigi going to be in a little bit of trouble? And yeah, we live those Maverick Bob teleporting bot lane to try and help force the fight. But Ambessa is here and she's huge. Now Maverick Bob in a little bit of a pinch. Ghost Nation going to be able to pick up yet another kill. The Fortunately, it's a 0 damage Ziggs build. So am I gonna be able to kill? Oh, Pickle Waffle might be going down here. That's a double kill here for Malphite, but Malphite should be taken down here. Sensei gonna get grabbed. Seraphine, I believe, is maxing beat drop. Oh, I can't check because she's dead. I'll check. I'll check when she's alive. Hard. Gigi not winning this fight against Hydra Master, and overall, I'd say a team fight win here for the side of overall a team fight win here for the side of Gaboubou. Let's see. Let's check on Seraphine. She is maxing her high note instead of her beat drop. Okay, Stormwind gonna get caught under turret again. I don't know. I always maxed E when I played Seraphine, but I'm not a Seraphine main. I'm more of the Sona style of player, and on Sona, I often just max. Yeah, currently is maxing E. Yeah, currently is maxing Q. So we'll have level 5 E around 20, maybe 30 minutes. Okay, the biggest problem with Zoe is that she doesn't offer wave clear. And yeah, we're just gonna Ziggs bomb a turret. And yeah, that is that. But we have Gigi and Ambessa doing the dragon. We are on an Infernal Rift. And the more of these Infernal Dragons that we get, the better it's going to be for us. Pickle Waffle going to be picking up a turret for himself. Needs that Horizon focus. And Ambessa already at 2 items. With a nice 2,500 gold lead. Let's look at the money here. Even in the jungle. 1,000 up in the mid lane. 1,000 up in the bot lane. And yeah, Ghost Nation now has the infinite Tsukuyomi build. So he's got infinite mana because that he gets reduced cooldowns from his Navori for every attack. And every attack gives him 30 mana. And none of his spells cost more than 80 mana. At least I don't believe so. I can check real quick. 75, 60, okay, so his ult costs 100, but essentially with the amount of auto attacks that he'll be doing, he gains more mana than he can spend. As long as he's auto attacking. So, yeah, with the Shojin on Ambessa with the Hydra now, we probably want to look at something like a Sunder or an Eclipse. Me? What am I asking for? Sorry, I'm kind of lost. If you guys are having a conversation, don't mind me. It's rare that my chat is so active. Oh, yeah, sorry. I forgot. Sivir doesn't have a skill that gives her a static shiv. Oh, look, he's attacking the wave. Look, he cleared the wave with his auto attacks. That's a lot. That's too much pressure. But Gaboubou are known for throwing ridiculous leads. So nothing secure with Gaboubou until it is over. Let's see, Maverick Bob getting close to finishing his second item. Has Leandri's on recall. Gonna need it to be able to take care of this Rammus, who now has a Jack Show. Yeah, Pickle Waffle here has the Horizon focus, so if he gets a long distance Q or a Sleepy Trouble Bubble, then They'll like be revealed on the map, and he'll do bonus damage to them. Okay. Oops. Like we are going Infinity Edge here for Sivir, trying to get as much damage as we can. We've got the Sleepy Trouble Bubble here. Soma is do. Oh no, Pickle Waffle. We're going to miss the ultimate. Malphite here. That's a beautiful 3-man ult, but can Stormwing do the damage and live? Is Gigi gonna put in the work? And Ghost Nation needs the auto attack, auto attack, auto attack, auto attack, and he's auto attacking. Unfortunately, the Seraphine pretty useless. And so that is how we start to throw leads. But to be fair, Stormwing's really gotta land his ultimates. If Ambessa doesn't land the ultimate, it's pretty feels bad moment. We still have a decent gold lead. But if, you know, like the reason why, yeah, well, it's for the content, of course, but Ambessa is Vi that takes skill, you know. Second Infernal Dragon of the game. Biggest problem with this single target team that Gaboubou have is that when the enemy is all grouped up, I mean, Ambessa has some nice AoE damage, and the ult from Zensei is really nice, but we gotta have our core damage members there ready to peel. Because the Malphite will just, like, he'll just see Sivir, he'll press R. And if Sivir doesn't have spell shit, like, see, yeah, exactly. Like, this is like Stormwing getting engaged on. And he's dead again. And, yep. Stormwing went from, like, dominating to inting. And there is no Malphite ultimate. But, is Ghost Nation going to be able to kill Hydro Master? We're going to need some penetration to be able to penetrate. Pickle Waffle here going to assassinate. Is going to assassinate some people. Uno, Ijiji here going to try and find Maverick Bob. Soma going to find Pickle Waffle. And, yeah, Zensei in stuck between a rock and a hard place. Mega Inferno Bomb's not going to find a kill here, but Ijiji is very low. Has to be careful. And that overall is a 3 for 3 here. Let me move my camera real quick. I don't know why it... there you go. Apologies. But if we look, the public execution coming in from Soma. We're getting on Maverick. And Ambessa going to get a shutdown on Mr. Maverick of the Bobs. Ram is now working towards... Unfortunate. Hopefully we're going to see some a LDR next here for Sivir. But a bit of lifesteal could be helpful. We really do need some armor pen though. Looks like we are going... I think this is Sterix. This looks like Sterix. Oh, Hydra Master getting hit by the Sleepy Trouble Bubble means that Ramus going to get priority access to this dragon. And, yeah. Stormwing at the point of the game where skew is like 2 to 3 seconds. So by the time he uses both of them, the first one's back off cooldown. And that's the second Infernal Dragon of the game here for a Gaboubou. That does mark 6% AD and AP. The Encore not going to find anyone but Bacon Tactic. We still have the Unstoppable Force for Bacon Tactic, so he can get away if he needs to. Barely going to take any damage because, well, I mean, Zoe's single target. And if our single target's not focused on Malphite, Malphite isn't taking any damage. Okay, the paranoia going to be used. We're jumping in on Pickle Waffle. Pickle Waffle gets murdered, but if we're able to kill this Corky, unfortunately, Ghost Nation nowhere near the team fight, so not able to help his team out. In this case, looks like we are building the last Whisper here that Ghost Nation needs. Whew. Okay, that is going to be a Baron here for the side of with the gold lead now collapsed. As a it's going to be the third item here on Nocturne. We got the Black Cleaver, got the Stark's Gauge, got the Stride Breaker. This Nocturne really pulling his weight more than he did when he was playing Graves. But Zig's working on his third item now. Corgi already having 3 items. Nautilus getting nearing 2. Things are looking up for Greed in this game. Yeah. Holy shit. Sorry. My brain's starting to rot at the 11-hour mark on stream. 11 hours, holy fuck. Okay, Maverick Bob going to be taking a turret, the outer turret, and Bacon Tactic going to be clearing the bot lane turret. Sorry, top lane turret. That's 2 turrets given during this Baron push. So much trying to collect extra resources here from Gaboubou's jungle with the Baron active. Nocturne is going to get the smite, but we've got the sleep. Paranoia going to be used. Zensin going to get Sensei going to get the shutdown. Ghost Nation has to be careful here. The inhibitor has been opened up. Okay, Corky gonna be sent to the Shadow Realm. And the Ambassa Public Execution gonna miss once again. And Sivir just gonna get Malphite pounded into the ground. But I mean, overall that's pretty good. We stopped we stopped them from taking the inhibitor. We got a 3 for 2. I'd say overall that's worth it here for Gaboubou. Ghost Nation though, unfortunate. Had to burn his flash. Still just got Malphite ulted. But crucially now, Malphite does not have his flash to get on Ghost Nation. If we are to survive. The Sivir does run pretty fast, you know. Nice R and then a spell shield on the Q. And, oh, wow. poor Pickle Waffle. Trying. Okay, I want to be clearing that. Still down about 2,000-ish gold here. Not been able to make many big haymaker plays with that Sleepy Trouble bubble. As much as I'd anticipate from a guy whose Zoe is perma-banned. But yeah, we've almost got the LDR. Now, okay, the Paranoia gonna be procced here. The Encore going to get a nice 4-man Encore, but Zensei is just Feedsei. And he really wants to force that all-important game number 3. I don't know if my body can handle the 3rd game, man. I'm starting to pass out. Let's hope Ghost Nation gets his shit together and Stormwind gets his shit together and they just win. Okay, we've got the Noon Quiver, so it looks like we are going to Lord Dominic's Regard. There isn't really any healing here on the side for uh there isn't really any healing here, sorry, on the side of Greed, so no point in going Immortal Reminder. Corky trying to get as much crit as he can as well. Probably gonna get a Mortal Reminder though, because Ambessa and Seraphine do a lot of healing. Seraphine getting really close to her third item. Pretty important. Nice Val here picked up for Nautilus. We've got the Noon Quiver, the Voice. Zoe picking up the Voice Staff going to be very important. And yeah. 6 on 3.5 items. Okay, Corky now finished the Lord Dominic's Regard. Not going with the Mortal Reminder. That is interesting. Because I think Corky is the one who's going to have to be killing this Ambessa. Okay, Malphite forced to use the Unstoppable Force. But it's already a quarter off cooldown. So it'll be up before any important objective come up. We did get the Infernal Soul point here for the side of N9TF Greed. And we're looking to get that Infernal Soul. Denying extra Infernal Dragons from Gaboubou League Club is very important because 4 Infernals, Infernal Soul, that's 12% plus whatever the buff the soul buff gives, like that big damage spike. A nice encore, but we're going to get engaged on. We've got okay. And Gaboubou Gafroing. That's the third Baron of the game. Unfortunate, Zensei cannot help but ints. Super hard. This man has to be able to play something else than Seraphine. I don't believe this is his main, because this looks pretty pathetic. Now getting close to the GA on Nocturne. The third crit item for Corky, or I think he'd probably get a Bloodfister or something. I'm not too sure. I don't know what Malphite is looking to build. Probably, honestly, if I were him, I have a decent amount of magic resist. I'd just get like a Randuin's to be more immune to the Sivir's damage profile. A 30% damage reduction from Sivir. Pretty damn nice. Your crits only do 70 of the 100% because you have 30% damage reduction. Kind of stonks value, bro. Okay. Yeah, we are looking to find a pick here with the Zoe, if we can. Infernal Soul here now.
Is this just the game 3 angle? I mean, if Ghost Nation can be part of the team fight and auto attack, should be able to get some serious damage down. If Pickle Waffle can broik some summoners with a really good Sleepy Trouble Bubble, then I don't see a problem. But here we go. We're just Ramus queuing for fun. Okay, the Paranoia comes in. Zensei just gonna ult in place essentially and die. The hook onto the Pickle Waffle is huge, but here comes Y. We've got the Malphite, and it's a 1-for-1. Both supports dying. The supports combined deaths this game is 15, and we're in a 60 kill game, so 15 supports have been murdered. One twice as many times as the other. Okay, that is a Half-Life combo onto Maverick, but this Ziggs with the Ceres and the Morello is pretty tanky. Okay, we now have Ghost Nation at full power. The only thing he could do is upgrade his boots or sell his boots to get another attack speed item. Okay, we're getting ready for the third Baron of the game. Infernal Soul here taken by Greed. We have all this money on Sivir, but if we can't get a good team fight, where Zensei doesn't just get one shot as he's getting an engage. Okay, the turret just going to fall here for the side of Greed. We're going to be able to take another inner turret. I mean, all this farm on Sivir is great, but if we never take a team fight, what's the point of it? The third Baron. We use the first two to crack the base open. We'll use the third one to win. Okay, Hydra Master going to eat the brunt of his Zoe combo and then get assassinated here. We got Big Master Tactics, who is putting in some work, but Pickle Waffle taking a lot of damage. Gonna get assassinated here by... Okay, and it looks like it's... Is it just over? Yeah, and we are getting to silver scrapes, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, Pickle Waffle Zoe and Big Bessa Not gonna be enough. So that's game number 2. Can Gaboubou not throw a ridiculous lead? You'll have to find out. It's the Gaboubou style. It's just losing everything. You win game 1, you lose game 2, and then you throw game 3. Sorry, you win game 1, you throw game 2, and then you lose game 3. But let's get that silver scrapes going. I'm not gonna do the thing. I'm just gonna put the I'm gonna put the song on, but. Sorry, sorry if I seem dead, but I am starting to like see the stars align the Milky Way. Yeah, no worries. I figured. Okay, looks like we might be getting Gaboubou on red. I can just check here in the draft. It looks like Gaboubou is going on red for game number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Will Gaboubou continue their playoff run in the Mamago, or will it end? Today. Huh? What do you mean 0 audio on the music? I can hear them on my own stream, so like I just played like the feedback on my own stream. I can hear it, so it's supposed to be background music. You'll hear it in the VOD. It's there. It's not supposed to be like overpowering. It's just BGM in between the lobbies. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Like I literally just paused it like 10 seconds ago, and I could hear the aquatic ambience.
I don't have the copyright claimed issues or whatever, where it like mutes the part of the VODs on Twitch when I translate them to YouTube. Ghost Nation sucks. Well, I mean, he did not have a good game last game. That is a hundo P. But, yeah. On God, for real, for real. Right, my dude. Right, my dude. We're just waiting on the players to position themselves, and then we should be able to start the second draft. Or the final draft. But, yeah. I mean, I'll check again here. I'll pause the music real quick. I'll check again here. I'll pause the music real quick. Yeah. Okay. I can hear the music and I could hear the audio through the feedback while watching my own stream while streaming. So yeah, it's weird, but I don't know. When I play like other video games, the music's like not really on, and yeah. Well, I mean, that is the point of background music. You know, it's not supposed to be too loud. But yeah. But normally this is what the playlist is. And as much as I'd love to like upgrade it, right? There have been a lot of times where I've had to. Okay, looks like they are ready. Oh, they are ready for the draft. Okay, my bad. But yeah, there have been times where I've wanted to update the playlist and things like there's always like a copyright claim every video. So it just got annoying. Here, N9TF on blue side for game number 3. We're gonna ban Smolder. We're gonna ban Cassante. We're banning Jinx away from I forgot the 80 carry's name. From Awoke. We're gonna ban. Okay, so we're literally keeping the same bans from game 2. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Well, normally when I do the silver scrapes part, like I'm excited and I'm doing the this with my phone and the lighter and stuff, the phone and the light. But like I've been live for almost 12 hours. I'm just kind of dead inside, bro. I just want to go to bed. And it's a great game to cast, but sadly I am running out of steam. But it definitely, I think for some other VODs where we have silver scrapes, I think it was a bit louder, but I'm not too sure. Oh, we're gonna be taking okay, the Skarner here gonna be let through in game number 3. Going to be pivotal here from my boy Gigi. Narter gonna be taken away, and we're gonna blindside. Okay, I'm not convinced. Every time I see a blindside, it's horrible. In pro, in this, in that, everything is horrible. Okay, we're gonna be picking up Sivir here for I'm gonna be picking up Sivir Nautilus here for Greed. Good bot lane. I hope we are done seeing Zensei on Seraphine. It has looked really bad all series long. Even in their win versus Greed, and then in the win in game one, it did not look convincing. It was really Stormwing. It was really Stormwing and Pick a Waffle putting in the elbow grease. We've got an Alistair, so Zensei now able to play a real champion. But Alistair, Zaya, I mean, I understand that you want to pick Rakan into Nautilus, but this feels a little awkward. And we're banning tanks. So ban Malphite, they ban Gwen. I say we because DH, right? Here we go. Performing for you. Okay, we're gonna ban Hui once again. And last but not least, what is the ban here for Greed? Okay, the Ambessa here going to be banned away from Gaboubou. Stormwing having a really good early blood, failing to find any relevant plays after the start of the mid game. Okay, we're gonna log in a blind Aatrox. So we are giving Pick a Waffle counter pick. So listen up, dudes. He can swing and sass to suit her mood. She's quick and nimble when she needs to be. He can float through the air and climb up trees. You choose her. You're not too strong with us giving up. Okay, Renekton into Aatrox is a skill-based matchup. If Stormwing can beat... I always forget the top laner's name. If Stormwing can beat Bacon Tactic, should be able to scale through. And we've got a Ziggs here in the... just like a balloon. This crazy gone just fix this tune. Oh. Okay, I mean, Zoe is open, but... I don't know if Pick a Waffle wants to rely on it. It looked great in the early game, and then in the mid game, unfortunately, we didn't really have any follow up or ability to close the gaps, and it kind of just fell off. It looks like we're going to be taking Rise here for Pick a Waffle. All right. We're getting ready to get into the game here. Alright, now I just gotta do something real quick on paper, so just give me a second. Alright. Okay, we've got game number 3. Am I playing Guitar Hero with my keyboard? No, it's just a mechanical keyboard. So you can hear the touches. I want to get a pop filter, but it's a little bit expensive, so trying to save up to get one. That is all. Normally I mute the mic, but I've been live for like 11 hours and 20 minutes, so sorry. I'm a little slow right now. It's been a long, long, long day. Alright, so the draft, I mean, these drafts are pretty mid-game oriented. Ziggs and Rise become pretty big monsters in the late game. We just have to pray that the Rise pops off, because Pickle Waffle fails to deliver, then Gaboubou is Gajovered. Here we go. About to enter spectator delay, so we got about 3 minutes before we get into the game. I'm just going to mute the mic real quick. Gonna go get a quick bear paw because I'm kind of starving, and I'm very lahongy, and there's not much food left in the in the fridge. So I'll be right back, and I'll see you guys in the game. Yeah, it's a molasses cookie. Kind of, right? Is it a cookie? It's a soft cookie. So it's molasses soft cookie. Not really well with a glass of milk, but I haven't gone to the grocery store in a week and a half. So, anyways, gonna mute the mic because don't want you guys hearing my lips smacking. Well, I'm getting a little bit of energy I need to finish off game number 3. All right. Sorry, not doing the skin game that we normally do. I gotta conserve whatever little tidbits of energy that I have left for this, because if I don't, well, it's over. I don't want to fall asleep like I was during game 2. Here we go. A little tidbits of energy. Yeah. A lot of Canadian expressionism. I meant to say tidbits, but I said timbits. There's Timmy's across the street from my house.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Oh. When I have a lot of spare money, I tend to go get a peach quencher. Delicious little peach drink. There's a lot of ice though, but it's like that cocaine sugar boost I need, you know? Sometimes water's nice, but sometimes having something like lemonade or fruit punch or Gatorade really gives you that, kick that you're gonna need. Alright, we got... No, but... I say like the cocaine boost, as in, you know, like just... When people do cocaine, like you see their eyes, like, they widen up. Anyways, but let's get into... we got Double Conqueror, Grasp V Conqueror, Arcane Comet versus Phase Rush, double Lethal Tempo, and a double Aftershock. Importantly though, we also have Quad Teleport, a double Barrier, double Exhaust, no Ignites this game. Okay, Pickle Waffle taking a little bit of a bad trade against Maverick. Level 2 going to be important here. Okay, early level 2 hit by the bot lane of Greed. Are we going to use it to get a little bit extra damages? Big Tactic, unfortunately, going to miss a little bit of CS, but Aatrox getting pushed in, so it's going to be a little harder for him to clear the wave early on. At least until he gets his first sustain-based item. So I assume most Aatroxes, they go Eclipse, so instead of Thunder Sky. So it'll just be hard in general. Man, if it looked like that Q did like no damage. When I get Q'd by Aatrox, it does like 150 million damage. Once he Stormwing using the Q, it literally felt like a vegan Aatrox Q. Okay, oh my god, it is a vegan Aatrox Q. Okay, that was a nice sweet spot for the Q3, but... Okay, Pickle Waffle taking some good trades on Maverick. Maverick running low on mana here in the first set of exchanges. Sivir looking to get as much CS as possible. About a wave up on Xayah currently. And Bacon Tactic putting in a lot of work against Ghost Nation. They're going to be about 4 CS up. Not bad. Cheater recall here from Bacon Tactic. We're going to walk back the lane as the lane gets pushed in. And then Aatrox is going to do the same thing. No summoner has been used yet. Okay. Looks like we are going to be able to claim our big camp. Is usually not going to be able to steal anything. Alright. A big tactic losing a decent amount of CS to the turret. Aatrox going to take a recall. Let's look at the monies. And we've got about 950. So, okay, so it looks like we are going sundered first here. Smart. A very low action gameplay in game number 3. The playoff lives are on the line. Okay, level 6 hit first by Ryze, but unfortunately Ryze's level 6 isn't really like a useful ultimate when it comes to laning. Kind of like Ryze or Galio, you can use it to try and get away, but can't really use it to do anything else. Well, this is round 1 of the playoffs. I think overall in the Division 3 they are playing for, I want to say, like $2,500 plus for first place. Something like that. So there's a lot of money on the line. Each player is, on average, if they win the tournament, is going to be winning about close to $500 plus. So that's pretty big. At least in my eyes, $500 is a lot of money. That's 10 weeks of groceries. Aatrox is gonna land some nice sweet spots, but Soma going to find a GG and yeah, just politely fuck off. Nocturne though has taken the first set of grubs for the first dragon. Team out here on first recall purchase for Soma. Okay, pick a waffle. Forced to flash away, but the Zig's just having more damage. Fortunately for poor the Hydra Master gonna be low. We've got the Impale, the Paranoia not going to be used. The Impale is going to miss. Zensei is going to be put really low here. We have the on the hunt procced, and the Sivir is trying to get some stuff done, but we're just going to take the kill on our Hydra Master and get away. Good stuff so far here for the side of Gaboubou. Agreed up about 1,000 gold just off like CS and the kill in the mid lane. Isaiah early game Not the best AD carry. Okay, Hydro Master is going to find Zensei in the bush. The Pulverize. Headbutt into the wall. Sivir going to get stunned. Uses the spell shield. Sensei does have ultimate, but does not want to waste Unbreakable Will. The ultimate is insanely important in trade scenarios. We have a Caulfield's here now on Aatrox. Zaya probably... is that Essence Reaver for Ghost Nation? It could be Hubris. It was Hubris the last time we saw that item combination. Okay. Bacon Tactic forced to flash away here with the Ishtal impact from the Skarner. Alistair also going to land a nice stun. Pickle Waffle looking for... Pickle Waffle is looking for a trade here on Maverick Bob, forced to use the Realm Walk. Sorry, is it the Realm Walk? Yeah, Realm Warp, sorry. Yeah, forced to use the Realm Warp to get away from Nocturne. We've got the second set of grubs. Gigi not having access to them, forced to flash over the wall. A little bit unfortunate, but looks like that's what we're starting. We have moved up the bot lane, or part of the bot lane. Okay, we have a Gigi looking for potential play. That is going to be a 6-0 grub trade. Yeah, there's not much damage here for for Gaboubou, and Bacon Tactic going to get assassinated by Stormwing. Sensei is looking for Maverick Bob, spotted on a ward, not going to be. Okay, Alistair just got turned into 14 Big Macs. I'm pretty sure an adult Cal gets more than 14 Big Macs, but it is funny that the Alistair didn't know he was on Vision Recall and just got insta-killed. Okay, it looks like we are going Essence Reaver here, I believe, for both AD carries. Really important that they have a constant flow of mana. But we'll have to see if they're going... Okay, Pickle Waffle getting that shutdown here on Ziggs is really big. Has now access to the money to build that Rod of Ages. Going to be able to apply a lot more pressure. Gigi here at the Dragon. It is a Cloud Drake. We have the Nocturne, the Paranoia not available. Nocturne not going to be able to get into range. And it should be an easy take here. So it was 6 grubs for 2 dragons. So we'll have to see. It's a Kentech Rift. Not the most important Rift this game, to be fair. Really good for Skarner and Aatrox, Renekton, and Nocturne. That's about it. Ziggs going to be able to get a plate here. And Ziggs with 6 grubs. Now, if that Rift Herald comes down, there might be 2 turrets dying within, like, a fast amount. Okay, Bacon Tactic hitting a level 10. The Thunder Sky being finished here for the Aatrox is really big. Renekton really needs his Black Cleaver in order to be able to compete. But no teleport means he's going to have to walk back. Ooh, that is a really nice hook onto Ghost Nation. And Aatrox going to turn. Aatrox going to turn Renekton into a purse. And now that the plates have fallen off, Hydro Master could have probably just killed Ghost Nation had he used this flash. And we're looking to take that first turret out. Okay, we took the first turret bot lane. Who took the first turret? It was... I didn't say? Oh, Sivir took the first turret. Okay, so first turret blood for Sivir. About a 1200 gold lead here against the Xayah. Xayah not really having done much so far. Rise is going to continue to scale up. Has the Rod of Ages working on the Sarah's Embrace. Well, the Archangel South, that'll transform. So we're not at 360 bonus mana on the tier yet. Maverick Bob looks to be rotating topside with Zensei is shadowing him. Hydro Master doing what he can to clear some vision. The Ghost Nation trying to go in. Is Gigi gonna get a stun here onto okay, I question the validity of Ghost Nation forced to use the Feathers Fly here as Sivir just stronger, does damage. Teleport here invested though by Picklewaffle. And Hydro Master flashing in Finnair. Aatrox gonna start popping off. Stormwing and Picklewaffle might be the key to this team's playoffs run success. We are only in round 1 of the playoffs. The Realm Walk gonna be invested. We're gonna be investing some time onto Maverick Bob. And Picklewaffle now on a rampage. Zensei here has awoken. And we're gonna pop the Chem Bloom. And Awoke has killed Ijiji. The Paranoia invested, gonna be used to slay the Alistar. And we've got the Flash Tether. Unfortunately, that is a big shutdown given over to Rise. Given over to Renekton and Sivir, both 600 gold kills. So starting to build up a little bit of a lead here for the side of Greed. Renekton slowly catching up the gold lead that he had lost, and it's about even now. Though Sivir is like 2200 gold ahead. We do have to be careful. Zensei is near Gigi, gets hooked by Nautilus. We don't have the Nautilus ult anymore. We're committing the teleport here from Stormwing. So all that top lane CS is gonna go to waste. We are fighting here for the Chemtech Soul Point. And Stormwing just gonna get blown up here. Zensei not having his ult, has his ult, but it just doesn't matter. Awoke putting in the work. Picklewaffle going to get annihilated. And yeah, that's gonna be another 3 for 2. but we take those.
Gigi is trying to make his way to the dragon, but it looks like we're not gonna be. Oh, it's gonna be close, but it's gonna be taken here pretty fast
by Greed. Okay, we've got Alianji Storm now on 6. That's 2 items. We're working on 3 items for the Cipher. I think now it's like an Infinity Edge. But we've got double burn on Ziggs. That's really good. Means we're going to be able to get a lot of consistent wave clear, good poke, and I mean it's Aatrox. It's like 4 bruisery-ish characters, so the burn items are gonna get their mileage because Stormwing is going Bruiser Aatrox instead of Assassin Aatrox. Here, and Ghost Nation struggling to make some money. The gold from turrets that Silver has been receiving is really important. A lot of plates claimed solo, and the solo turret plate, but the Seraph's Embrace now finished and transformed here for Rise. So now working on that important 3rd item, and then we'll be able to get some more stuff done as the Rise. But as the rises, we're scaling up slowly but surely. And yeah, so it barely costs any mana to clear like the entire wave. And yeah. Okay, we have the Black Cleaver now on both Renekton and Nocturne, looking to be able to melt through this front line that they are building. It's essentially Zaya and 4 bruisers. I forgot to turn off the music for the game. Like I said, a little not there. During this quiet time, I'm gonna finish my Perpa. There's no real action, so nothing to cast here. Alright, I'm back. It looks like both Aatrox and Skarner are going towards a Sterak's Gauge. They really want to be bruisery-ish, have enough HP to be able to do stuff. The Pulverize, the Headbutt going to be spell shielded here by Sivir. And Maverick working towards his 3rd item, going to be his Seraphs. Another turret taken. Paranoia invested. Aatrox forced to flash away. And Gigi putting in a lot of work, but Zensei and with the converting the teleport for both Rise and yeah, so Rise and Renekton teleported basically at the same time, just looking at each other like, yeah, we're gonna fight, and then oh, the fight's already done. Okay, so we're getting closer to that Infinity Edge.
Still no Sterix. Skarner is waiting in base. Okay. Sterix finished now for both Aatrox and Skarner. But it may already be too late to get the dragon. They are starting it up. And yeah, Skarner nowhere near to be seen. That's going to be the second Chemtech Drake. We're getting 4 just means that this Renekton's like Q healing is going to be insane. Nocturne heals off his passive. And that any like lifesteal you buy becomes technically super lifesteal. So if it says you have 8% lifesteal, it would more be like, I don't know, like 9 or 10%. But that makes a difference at the end of the day. I wonder what Rise's favorite item is going to be. Renekton here getting the Executioner's Calling. Make sure that this Aatrox can't just start fully healing every time he lands a different auto. Nocturne now probably has like the components for Phage or something. It's going to be Tunneler and a Ruby Crystal, so we're probably going for a Sterix Gauge as well. So we'll have 4 Sterix Gauges this game. That's a pretty intense amount of Sterix Gauges, to be fair. Pick a Waffle going to find Hydromaster, but I'm going to take the Nautilus to about half. Skarner wishes he had a little bit more Heartsteel stacks, but there are some fights that end before he even shows up. So, and often most fights that he does get caught in early or whatever, he ends up not being there for it or being the primary beneficiary of the team fights. So that's why, like, he's 4-3-5 and it looks great, but on paper it literally said he's been part of 9 of the 10 kills on his team. The highest of anyone in the game in terms of like the percentage of the KP. Okay, Ghost Nation saving up some money, also working towards his Infinity Edge. We have the Infinity Edge here on the Sivir already, though. Only about 1,600 gold lead. But that third item is really big. Once we get that the anti-heal crit item, we'll be at 100% crits. And then our last item can easily just be something that gives lifesteal. So I think Bloodthirster or Blade of the Ruined King could be really good options here. Okay, Nautilus going to look for a hook, but not going to be able to find anything here. Okay, Ghost Nation going to lose about 20% of his health from a single Boomerang Blade. That's funny, Maverick Bob doing almost 20% with just his satchel. Okay, this Super Mega Inferno Bomb going to be used here. Pick a Waffle. Oh, Pick a Waffle going to escape with the skin of his teeth, forced to use his flash though, so that could be big in a later team fight. But let's look at the money he's holding on to. I think he's got an item on buy, I just don't know which item he wants to buy. It's about 1,700 and he's got 1,300 in inventory. So that's like a 3k AP item. Ghost Nation losing this trade. We're gonna get a Black Fire Torch here for the Rise. Get a little bit of burn going. Aatrox now getting some magic resistance. Looks like we're going... Soma gonna get spotted. Forced to use the Paranoia. Okay, Zensei in a lot of trouble. Okay. Pickwaffle able to start turning team fights. But unfortunately going to get womboed by Bacon Tactic. And Ghost Nation going to get shut down here by Awoke. And that is going to be the third Chemtech Dragon of the game just given over. Fortunately, the leads are growing here in this game. Xayah finishing her Infinity Edge. Aatrox finishing his Spectre's Cowl. But the gold lead in the bot lane still about 2,300 gold. And yeah, that's Last Whisper, and we're working towards the anti-heal part of it. And once we have that Mortal Reminder, it'll be really hard for this Aatrox to try and sustain through team fights. Campbell Chainsword here picked up by Renekton. Interesting that people still use this item. I thought it was completely completely fallen off the earth. But here Alistair forced to use his actual flash in the hopes of not getting found out. Hydra Master going to do what he can, clear the vision around without drawing the Baron's aggro. We are going, I believe it's Unending Despair next. Okay, Zensei going to find Hydra Master. And that's giving us a tempo start because we took out Hydra Master to start the Baron Nashor. But this is a Ziggs and a Sivir with Nocturne. And that's some pretty good wave clear. The Paranoia going to be procced here, but we're not in range. Soma not going to be able to do anything with it. The Realm Orb here going to teleport one person. The Super Mega, the Mega Inferno Bomb going to be used. Ghost Nation, unfortunately, having to use the Feathers Fly. Not getting anything in exchange of it. But that is Baron Nashor here for the side of Gaboubou, slowly closing that gold lead. We've got a Spirit Visage now on Aatrox. We're working on a Frozen Heart for Rise. And the personal stuff for Xayah, probably looking to also get the anti-heal Kenpuck Chainsword, Mortal Reminder. Sometimes English can be hard. But the Sivir doing a lot of damage if she doesn't go down and has space to autos. She'll eventually become a pretty big threat in this case. But now Ghost Nation grouping up with Zensei and Ishiji. We are able to get the outer turret in the mid lane. A little bit of money influx. We're now with the Baron and a big wave. We are going to push a big wave into the top lane. That should be another turret secured under this Baron. Pickwaffle in a little bit of trouble. And going to Realm Warp away. And oof, what a clean Ishtal impact. Going to be able to impact to the right place. However, Alistair gets turned into more pieces of Big Macs at the end of the day. Pickwaffle here looking to get his Frozen Heart. Should definitely help versus the Sivir. Probably needs... I don't know what the Rise needs now. Okay, Gigi really looking for a play here in the mid lane, but not gonna invest his flash that he does not have yet, or his impale. Void Scuttle going to be popped. That means all vision wards for that enemy team are going to be revealed in at 1. Okay. So here we are. The top lane inner now destroyed by Rise. Some good money in his pocket. Someone has to go stop him. If not, he'll just keep split pushing. There are no grubs, but I mean, Rise is just a champion that randomly does a lot of damage to buildings for reasons most people don't know. Okay, the Mega Inferno Bomb is going to find 4 people. Bacon Tactics is going to find multiple people. And Stormwing going to find the answer. Awoke is going to get assassinated here by the side of Stormwing. And it looks like we are trying to take this middle inner turret. I don't know if we can get this inhibitor in time. 30-second death timers. Nautilus is almost back up. Yeah, having cleared the wave, it's a little hard. Okay, Pickle Waffle gonna be going down, but the dragon should be tied up 3-3 in dragons for the side of for both sides, and whoever's gonna be able to get this Chemtech soul, it's gonna be in a really good place because the damage reduction it offers is amazing for the likes of Aatrox, Skarner, Rise. We're working on probably a Death Cap as our last item on Rise. We really will need that extra mana, that extra firepower. Yeah, Gigi putting in good amount of effort, but Ghost Nation here chunked really low, doesn't have ult. Oof. What a nice play onto Stormwing. Will he be able to die? He's just healing, he's healing. And Sivir going to be able to kill both Alistar and... Kills both Alistar and Aatrox. No anti-heal here on the Sivir. But that's the mid lane inhibitor opened up. Ghost Nation starting to bleed to death from the Ziggs. And we're looking to take that bot lane inner. So we're going to go hurry to push that wave. But the wave is coming in slowly. We should have the time to pick up this turret. Reminder, we do have a Ziggs with 6 grubs. So we do objectives that are not monsters. We do turrets really fast. So gold lead stabilized to about the same thing here. Still decent gold lead difference between Sivir and Xayah. Gonna be about half an item difference. But we're missing a bit of money. We've got Vision Eyes on the Baron here for the side of Gaboubou. And we really want to get this. Because we lack grubs, our siege power is pretty bad against Ziggs without a Baron buff.
Okay. Death Stance finished now on Aatrox. Organ Award's probably a Death Stance on Renekton as well. Rabadon's picked up for Rise is huge. Full build on the Rise is really nice. Okay, is Gigi gonna be knocked in? Forced to flash over the wall, the Mega Inferno Bomb. And Gigi is probably going to get murdered. Gonna burn to death. Here we have Zensei taking a lot of damage. Pickle Waffle not gonna be able to live, and it looks like that's gonna be the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen, unless Ghost Nation has something to say about it. Awoke. Ooh, Awoke. Gonna get assassinated here. But Ghost Nation also gonna get killed. We have Soma and Maverick, but I don't think we have the firepower to do Baron. No. Okay, we are taking resets. Camtech Soul in 40 seconds. Sivir now has the Bloodthirster. Working on a GA here for Xayah. Oh, Guardian Angel here in the worst for the Renekton. A Verdant Barrier to give Ziggs a bit of the Spell Shield ability. Hold on. Okay. The final dragon before Elder has spawned. We are at the maximum amount of dragons. Okay, GG forced to use the Ishtal Impact. Yeah, this Aatrox is a pretty big problem. Zensei and Gigi are looking for an opening. Well, Ghost Nation gonna take about 20% of his HP or one Ziggs Bomb. This hurts. Okay, Stormwing, 1v5, healing up, but he's gonna get taken out. Gigi gonna get pulled in, and Awoke doing a lot of damage. And we're gonna be able to kill the Rise. That's a triple kill. We've got a wave. We've got a cannon minion. Yeah, we've got 40-second death timers here for the side. And Ghost Nation is going to go down. Is that the end? That's a 60-second death timer. Zensei is also going to die. And Gaboubou are going to end their playoff run here. GG's to Ninetale Fox Greed for persevering. And that is going to end my 12 hour stream. Thank you, everyone, for coming to the Super Week, for coming to the playoffs match. We'll be live with as many playoff games as we can get our grubby little mitts on, assuming they're not all on a Sunday. It would suck if they're just all on a Sunday for absolutely no reason. But hey, if there are any during the week or anything else, I will do my best to get as many games broadcasted to you guys. Ghost Nation Inting Service. $10, baby. We got paid $10 to say this ad. This message was brought to you by the Ghost Nation Inting Service. Thank you for watching. The VOD will be up tomorrow on the YouTube channel of The Fallen Sanctum. I'm going to post it in the chat for the people that are not subscribed real quick. Do not go anywhere. You're going to want to make sure to subscribe here if you want to watch any of my other casts or stay up to date with any of...
What's up?
Oh, sorry, not playlist. My bad. Give me a second. This. There you go. There you go. So make sure to drop a subscribe down on the YouTube channel down below if you are interested in the content. And thank you again for watching the Twitch stream. If you are not already following, please make sure to give me a follow. Thank you very much, and I will see you guys in my next stream. I don't know when it'll be, but you'll hear from me soon. Take care and have a great night. Good night.